bless you, and God bless Kisii County.
Asante sana, Crispus, for your wonderful training. Was made possible because of the collaboration between and the Kisii County government through the Department of Health. Vice Chancellor, Academics, Research and Student Affairs, Frederick Wanyama, who is going to talk on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Kisii University. Professor.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency the Governor, the entire Kisii County government, colleagues from the University of Manchester, all the graduates, and everybody present, good morning. On behalf of Kisii University, I wish to start by appreciating the collaboration that we are enjoying with the Kisii County government in providing our medical training. Had it not been the Kisii County government, I don't think we'll be training our medical staff appropriately. We use the hospital to do that training. Your Excellency, I would say that in this part of the world, every medical problem tends to be an emergency. And we have never actually come to think about how we handle emergencies, the medical emergencies that we have. One of the graduates has told us that he came here as a technician, as a paramedic. He is now happy to be a professional. And we have not been training in this area of medical care. And Governor, I wish to thank you very much for taking up the challenge and facilitating the first ever training of this kind of professionals in this region. We wish to thank you very much for this initiative that you have taken. And secondly, I also wish to thank our partners, the University of Manchester, for also traveling all the miles to reach here and to ensure that we have converted our paramedics into professionals who can handle medical health care in emergency situations. Moving forward at Kisii University, we wish to advance training in this field from whatever level it is at the professional level up to postgraduate training in emergency medicine, and we wish to keep this partnership, the partnership of county government, the University of Manchester, and Kisii University. So we are very, very grateful for coming this far and for delivering the very first professionals in emergency care or ambulance care and all that you have been trained in. On this occasion and on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I just wish to thank you very much for the collaboration and to congratulate the graduates of this training. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, as you heard, this training started with 30 students. Out of 30, 3 from the university dropped, and 3 from the county also dropped. That is a confirmation that these officers who have been working for us were doing the wrong job. Actually, they were working in the wrong department. I therefore want to assure you, those ones who dropped will be deployed elsewhere so that they can continue offering services where they ought to have been before. Your Excellency, I want to confirm to our visitors here that the skills that they have embedded in these particular employees will continue being utilized by the department for the betterment of the services to our people in the county government of Kisii. We shall not drop the ball. I assured Professor Darren that we will work closely. The department will be committed to ensure that these skills are utilized, as I've indicated, for the good of our people. Allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the majority leader to recognize his team and give his remarks. Honorable Muracha.
Your Excellency, the Governor, the Deputy Governor, my colleagues, good morning. Good morning. Kwani mmekasirika mkunywa chai? Thank you. Let me kindly ask the MCAs to come forward so that the Governor sees that you are here, you are around. Kindly mkuje hivi dakika moja. Thank you. Najua tuko mkutano ya wenyewe. Just a name and where you come from, please.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. Tigamba kwani ngambia mure. Kwani galvanchi tigawa na ngambia mure. My name is Jeremiah Ongeri. I represent the people of Machoge Bas Ward. SACCO, where I contribute, where Your Excellency, just one word. I will speak as a member of that SACCO. Excellency, when this program of NACPD came in, the SACCOs were rolled out. There is one item that we were told that for every shilling that we are going to provide, we shall be provided with a matching fund of an equivalent amount of money, Your Excellency. That was the selling point of NACPD in the village, Your Excellency. Kwa sababu sasa wananchi wangu wa Machoge Bus wameingia kwa SACCO na wametoa pesa, they are saving, Your Excellency. I will request that the NACPD coordinator, the World Bank, to honor that program, and if a SACCO has contributed 1,000, let us be given 1,000 because that is what we deserve. If a SACCO has contributed 1 million, let it be given 1 million so that this program can peak and be rolled out. Lastly, Your Excellency, on the same program, mimi ningetaka tu kupatia advice members wa wale SACCOs ambao wako hapa. Ndio member anaweza kuja na aweke pesa SACCO. Kuna wengine wanachukua pesa mahali ingine, wanaweka 20,000 kwa SACCO, kesho yake anakimbia, anaanza kusema nataka pesa ingine. Kwa hiyo muangalie hawa members, msiangalie savings ambazo wameweka kwa SACCO, ili hizi pesa zetu za SACCO zitumike kwa njia ambayo inafaa. Thank you very much.
I hope wale mmebaki you are not members of SACCOs. Msianze kuongea maneno mingi.
Thank you. Your Excellency, my name is Peter Utachi, MCM of the Ward, and I'm not a member of any SACCO, so I can't talk much. Thank you.
Your Excellency, I'm Johnson Dari, Wajitendere member of County Assembly. I'm not a member of the Wajitendere Farmer SACCO, but I've given them a free office where they operate from. Kwa hiyo, amejambo nyinyi wote. Nimesiongea.
Your Excellency, I'm Honorable Paul Okomba Yema from Boikanga. I'm not a member of the SACCO, but I encourage members to be in your SACCOs. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, under all protocol observed, I'm Samuel Mauti Makori, MC of Bogetenga Ward. I'm not a member, but my conscience tells me to join my people. I'm going to join you soon. Yeah. And Your Excellency, what I can comment about the SACCOs, what gives you powers is membership. The readers, your readers, let them impress people to join the SACCOs. The more you are, the stronger you will be.
I think I wish you the best. Thank you.
Your Excellency, I'm Manani Richmond Ayori, MCA Bogeka Ward.
Thank you, Your Excellency, and all protocols observed. Before I say who I am, I want to comment on one thing. I'm happy that Health Department had trained our people for purposes of being now experts on the area that you are working. I wish also to extend my thanks to the group that has trained them, that you have done good work, and now Kisii County is moving a step ahead, save that we take up what one of us said, that let us not stop here. Kindly, next time, take more people, you train them in that there will be more experts in this area. Thirdly, I want also to state that in that group of entrepreneurs, that is NFCD, something like that, I'm not, yes, I'm not one of the SACCO members. I have told the chief officer who is dealing with the same that you will not see my ward here being represented. Reason being, the person you have given me on the ground is working on himself. He doesn't work with the ward manager. He doesn't want to work with me. He's working somewhere in the forest, I don't know where. Kindly let that person be told to work with us, in that we also have a SACCO next time which will benefit from what others are benefiting. I want my ward also to be a beneficiary of the same. And I am one of those people who want development. And I should have been one of the members of the SACCO contributing towards the SACCO, in that my youths in my ward get something to talk about. Your Excellency, what you have started, this is a good way that the county is going to see good right ahead. Our colleagues from UK, you are very much welcome. Our governor is one of those governors who want foreigners to support us. We want you to support us, and also if there is a chance, give us some scholarships of our students here to go there and study. Instead of coming and training them here, they go there and study and they bring back what they have studied. Otherwise, may God bless you. My name is Joseph Sonyondari from Sameta Mukwerero Ward. Thanks a lot.
Your Excellency, my name is Ibrahim Machuki, MCA Pasipo Getaurio, and the Chair to Agriculture Committee in the County Assembly. I'm also a member of Pasipo Getaurio Farmers SACCO, but I don't want to make any comment about that. I only want to thank your office and thank the World Bank for training these young men as entrepreneurs, because they will take places that we have a shortfall in terms of manpower, because we don't have enough staff in the Department of Agriculture, so they will help us a lot. And we thank your office for that kind of support. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
Your Excellency, the Governor, the DG, and all protocols observed, my name is Jacob Barongo. I'm the Deputy Speaker for Kisii County Assembly, and I want to also thank our partners from the UK, Manchester University, together with Kisii University, for the training. Your Excellency, the most important ingredient you can give to your staff is to train them and develop them in terms of capacity to be able to respond, especially when it comes to critical services such as the ambulance or these people who work in the ambulance sector. I want to ask that now that we have the trainees here who have now become professionals, like they've said, now we have a bigger challenge to get more ambulances so we can be able to respond to this critical care. Because we have 24 of them, I'm very sure the ambulances we have are not enough to respond to all the sub-counties in Kisii, and as the county assembly, we'll be able to support you to get a budget to add more ambulances so that these people can get where to work and they are able to respond to the emergencies from our wards. Allow me to say something about agriculture. We had NAGRIP a program by World Bank that was existing before was operating in 18 counties. 18 wards out of the 45. Now, there was a better program called NAFCDB. This is the program that we're having the agripreneurs here and the SACCOs that were formed then by NAGRIP. What we are asking is that as you continue to support these particular SACCOs in wards, please remember the other more than 30, around 27 wards, including my own ward, Masigi West, which is not represented here because they were not in NAGRIP. The SACCOs are at the formation stage, and we want to ask the Ministry of Agriculture, led by Obori, to ensure that those particular wards are able to come up to speed and ensure that they benefit from NAFCDP and ensure that also those wards benefit from your programs, Your Excellency. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, DS. Let me also take this opportunity to thank this team from Manchester. Thank you for the great job well done. Now we have professionals who are going to deal with our people with respect. The other team of NAFCPD, Your Excellency, I also did not benefit from it. Even the Waziri, Elijah, who comes from Masige West, cannot even tell his people to benefit. Waziri will impeach you. But for the wards which have benefited, kindly, hiyo pesa mutumie vizuri so that zile wards zingine ambazo hatuja benefit wakuje wasome kutoka kwenu, ndio next time I believe will benefit so that our people wako sawa wote. Thank you so much. I can confirm that I'm also not a member of any SACCO here. In that spirit, let me take this opportunity to invite the Deputy Governor to talk to our people. Thank you.
Your Excellency, and all protocols observed, allow me, sir, to speak to only two. First, to join you in appreciating the great partners from the United Kingdom, and also to appreciate those who have been trained. Secondly, Your Excellency, to request those who have been trained to uphold the tenets of the training, the values, and the professionalism for the great benefit of the people of KC. Without much ado, Your Excellency, allow me to request all to rise up and join me to welcome you to address us. Karibu, Your Excellency.
We can get to our seats. I don't know why they had to change this position, but this is what I like most because I would want to address habari zenu. Darren, habari yako? Habari yako? Allow me, first and foremost, to welcome you this morning here. I'm excited. After a long time, we had a discussion with Professor Darren in the emergency issues. And I gave him a challenge. And I'm happy Professor went back to the UK, came back and told me, you want to prove me wrong or right. And today, I believe he has done a good job with the team from the UK, plus the other gentleman who is watching us from the UK. Can you see me there? Yes, I can see you. If you allow me to make a short statement here, my deputy, Honorable Elijah Obebo, Professor Darren Walter, and your team, representatives from the Kisii University who are present here, members of the county executive present, members of the county assembly present, led by the deputy speaker, our esteemed paramedics. Allow me to address them before I come back to deal with the issue of entrepreneurship. Sorry, my voice is hoarse. For the past 5 days, I've been going around in close to 11 wards in Nyaribari. And I've lost my voice, but I know I'm getting it back as I'm taking rest for the Sabbath and the Sunday to come. Therefore, you'll bear with me as we're moving forward. It is my great honor to preside over this certificate issuance ceremony for the Ambulance Emergency Response Training Program. This training represents a landmark collaboration between the county government of Kisii, Kisii University, and the University of Manchester to enhance emergency medical services in Kisii County. I'm delighted to see the successive, I don't know, this person who handles the mic. Unafika wakati mwingine akili inaruka na hiyo mic yako man. Allow me to speak because it did not interrupt anybody when they were talking. Let me repeat on this statement. I'm delighted to see the successful completion of this crucial training by 24 dictated officers, 22 from the county government and 2 from the Kisii University. And earlier, my minister indicated there were 30, but 6 of them opted to not to continue with the course. And yes, I want to agree with my minister, is that the 3 who did not proceed with the training, they have no business being in the emergency department. Send them elsewhere. They can do the emergency of cleaning bushes around the hospitals. They can do either an emergency, not the emergency of the training, the 24 they have gotten. That's the directive I've given. And I want a report. I want to see where they've been taken. You know, we have been running amok, especially on the line of ambulance handling. And I'll be able to pick items later on this. Ladies and gentlemen, for over 10 years, our county's ambulance services have been operated by personnel without specialized paramedic training. This milestone program marks the beginning of transformation where this essential component of our healthcare system will now be led by properly trained professionals. And I'm happy the gentleman who represented the paramedics in the emergency departments, you just mentioned it, that before you are operators, today you are what? You are professionals. And I'll be referring you to as professionals. The 4-week intensive program incorporated the World Health Organization's accreditation basic emergency care courses. Participants have been equipped with the following life-saving interventions to facilitate efficient handling and transportation of patients before they reach hospital facilities. I was consulting with the Professor Darren here, just to inform you that ambulances, they're supposed to be mini hospitals. They're supposed to save lives in the emergency cases. If you check how our ambulance vehicles are being driven around, they are a danger to even to the people who have been rescued. Because if it's a hospital, there is no need for them to speed the speed that they are doing it, because there will be a doctor inside there. There will be a nurse, and the vital information will be picked from there. I had an experience with Mayo Clinic, and I've given this story before, when I traveled to the US. Therefore, I pretended to have been sick, because I wanted to check the status and the readiness in preparedness on handling the emergency. Being put into the ambulance, the first thing I got an assistant doctor. That assistant doctor introduced herself as the assistant doctor, and She was from Korea, but she's attached to Mayo Clinic. Therefore, even those guys who were handling, who carried me into the hospital, into the ambulance, they are people who are properly trained. But even I'm getting the main hospital, move from there. You know, I was pretending, just I wanted to get to know what exactly service is it. I compare with it with ours here. Ours here, hata nyinyi mtakubali kwamba there has been disaster. But for now, I'm sure, out of the training you guys have gotten, we'll be able to give the best services as trained by the very individuals from the University of Manchester. I want to say this, these skills are critical in our mission to reduce preventable deaths and improve emergency care's outcome across our county. And I'm saying it's not only in our county, 24 of you are many. We want to see how we can be able to pull in. We give assistance to Nyamira, which is immediate our neighbor, Homa Bay, Migori, and any other county around Kisii County. Therefore, you are not trained for only Kisii. You guys, you will do wherever you have been called to give the services. And Prof, that basically is it. That these people were not only trained for Kisii, they must extend, make sure they have saved life, even outside Kisii. I'll talk about the ambulances. I'm asking the MCs who are here, when I'm going to approach you guys, we want to see if we can be able to get ambulances. We don't have ambulances. Where are those ambulances you brought here? They are here. Other than the siren and those lights, I'm sure this one they could be having oxygen inside. Where is they do. But if you ask a professor, we fall short of the standards met. Therefore, we must make sure, at least the new ones, especially now that you have been trained, we don't expect any breakdown on the handling of the ambulance services. And that's the reason why we allowed you guys to be trained. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to express my profound gratitude to all the officers who have successfully completed this training. You stand at the front line of our health system, and my administration is fully committed to supporting you in your crucial work. And you remember very well that Kisii holds the health pillar in the region, in the Lake Region Economic Bloc, 14 counties. I extend my sincere appreciation to Professor Darren Walter, Senior Lecturer in the Emergency Global Health at the University of Manchester, for spearheading this vital training. Prof, thank you. You have been consistent. Even when we did not have the money, you were ready. You told me, Governor, through Mzee Kenani. Kenani has been consistent too, telling me, if you don't want this work, tell me. I saw Professor, I told him, no, hold on, young man. You know, he's a young man. Professor and Dr. Kenani, thank you for making this one a reality. My administration is ready to facilitate the implementation of these recommendations, including the purchase of new ambulances if the current fleet cannot be adequately enhanced. And I want to promise I'm going to buy new fleets and sort for help from elsewhere. We will also embark on a complete transformation and streamlining of the ambulance system, with particular emphasis on establishing an efficient call center to minimize the time between when an emergency occurs and when responses are availed. Ladies and gentlemen, and before I say this, is that I'll endeavor to see if there is an ambulance in every sub-county to sort out the issues of emergency which could be arising from those sub-counties. Today's ceremony is not just about recognizing your achievement, but reaffirming our shared commitment to excellence in healthcare. The certificate you receive today represent both your accomplishment and your responsibility to implement your new knowledge in service to our community. I look forward to seeing the positive impact of this training on our emergency response system. As I conclude, I wish to reiterate my appreciation to the University of Manchester and to Professor Darren and the team for their commitment in improving healthcare landscape in our county. If we fix the Kisii, we can fix the region, we can fix the country. As long as there is political goodwill. Professor Darren, I can assure you, we're prepared. I've been telling my people, I have around 50-something years, if not 60, to die at 100 if Jesus Christ has not come back. Therefore, I have so many more years ahead of me to make sure we have realized the dream of our people of getting better services in health. I want to say that I have briefed Professor Darren as generously committed to assist our county in implementing a comprehensive management system for our time or ambulance operations, enabling us to track ambulance movement in real time, maintain an accurate inventory of critical medical supplies, and proper documentation of all emergency cases. There is what we call hospital management system, which is supposed to be running. We have started. You will be integrated so that we can be able to track again these vehicles. Where are they? I know for sure some of you know what those vehicles they have been doing, carrying charcoals, fetching water. It's because you do not have the new skills that you have had today. I expect that we must be able to use those vehicles properly for the intended purpose. Therefore, but I want to assure you, we are fitting all those vehicles with tracking system, and we can have information on real time going forward. I've realized, there is a saying in Ekegusi, Vantomba Maiso. I don't know how to translate in English. Who is a good literature or English person? Vantomba Maiso, what do we say that in English? Nobody. Yes, journalist here. Means?
And everything that you can see, you can see whatever that how they look, whatever, but you cannot tell what.
He has tried. He's trying to say that the people is what you can see, but you cannot tell what their hearts has. Because people, from the facial expression, they may even lie, but inwardly, they are very bad. Therefore, our people, they have this says that see people the way they are. Don't believe what you are seeing from the facial expression. Read in between the line what they mean. Therefore, don't judge the book by its cover. Go into details. That's exactly, that's the right translation, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. But don't judge the book by its cover, but go into the details of the writings. Therefore, I want to say we are not going to let I am a Thomas in everything until I get it right. Therefore, until then, I can't approve anything. I want to say this. This digital transformation will enhance accountability and resource allocation, and also provide valuable data for continuous improvement of our emergency response services, and we are grateful to the team. I'm aware that you are preparing for another training later this year, Professor. We will do an assessment of the success of this training and the salient gaps to ensure we reap maximum benefit from this initiative. I also direct now the CEC in charge of medical services, my economic advisor, and Director of Medical Services to come up with mechanism. Dr. Kenana, I hope you are hearing this. You will come up with mechanism of bonding the officers who have undergone this training to ensure resources put in this initiative do not go to waste. Because I've realized we are training people, they leave, but that's our work. We are a government. We will continue training. I was asking Professor if he trained emergency on issues of divers. You know, people have drawn into rivers. We have so many rivers around. And the people throw themselves, either commit suicide or some accidentally get into it. It has been difficult for us to, again, handle it. It's something we can be able to get 2-3 people trained alongside. They can help us. We go all the way to Bomet to get expertise in diving. But soon, I'm looking forward to see if we can be able to get few divers again to help in these issues. Good people, I want to thank H.E, the CEO. H.E, I know he's here. I know there is a lot to be done to our hospital. We have tried. I know we are not yet there. It's hard to deal with human beings, but we will handle every situation as it appears. Therefore, I want to ask the county attorney, my legal advisor, there are laws that which are supposed to be passed in the assembly. You fast track the process for us to get this work done. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, for those ones who have been trained, I don't expect anything. I can see you in a very good uniform. Get up, I see you guys. Who provided this uniform? Is it H.E or is Professor Darren? You're not sure. You are wearing, you don't know who gave you. But I want to say it's a good one. Don't make sure they remain to be clean. Even by the time you're handling a patient, he gets well by the way you're appearing. Do we have some drunkard among yourselves? Kuna yule anakunywa pombe? I want to ask Prof, when you're training these people, do you come across anybody who has these people, they can be tested, what do you call? Alcohol blow, alcohol blood test before they do anything else. Therefore, you guys, I don't know how you want us to do where the certificate is. I want to tell you, the 24 of you, 2 from the university, 22 from the county. Please, serve our people. And all of you are young people. We are on platform now. Let us serve our people, give the best to them. Are they drivers here? Where are they? Tafadhali, drivers. The speed that you're moving at the road, you can be even a danger to the people that you're carrying. But I'm looking forward to get one of you to be driving me. Because the speed you move at is the speed that I drive at. Kwa hivyo mimi nawatakia kila reli pongezi. Looking forward to work with you. As you said, I've directed the CEC. Any allowance which is due to these people at any given time, let it be paid on time. I don't want us to use the excuse of allowances for the people to slip back. No. Your money, which you are entitled because of the service you are giving, you'll be given on time. Yeah, I'm told there's an account which has been opened. Therefore, you'll be paid on time because money ni sabuni, yeah? Roho. They normally say money is soap of the heart. soap of the heart. It washes. Therefore, we'll make sure you are reimbursed accordingly, and you guys do a good job. Thank you. You can be seated. I don't know from here what we have to do. Handing over certificates. Yes. Yeah, we'll give certificates that can be able to move to a bigger department, and the people who are closer to my heart in the operation of the Kisii County issues, because these are directly from the village, and the village is our business, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Let us appreciate our governor by clapping up. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Allow me now to invite the Waziri for Health to continue with the program in awarding the certificates.
Your Excellency, this is going to be a very brief ceremony where we are going to issue the certificates to the graduates. In this team, Your Excellency, we have drivers, we have clinicians, we have nurses, we have all the cadres represented in the ambulance services. So allow me to invite Professor Darren to come over, and we immediately start issuing the certificates.
As we call your name, would you step forward to receive your certificate from His Excellency? Franklin Osoro.
Yes. Followed by Josephat Kriama. Rose Ogeto, you follow suit. Mokoro Kimanga. That is Nancy. Rose, pick your certificate, please. Mokoro Kimanga. Justin Karagoi, follow. Justin. Patushaba Mongare, please come forward. Followed by Edison Omara. Please do faster. Paul Viogo, Paul, quickly. Fred Maeta. Paul, quickly. Paul? Yes. Fred, follow suit. Followed by Nancy Kennedy. Job Okiagera Meraba. Nancy Kennedy. Kiagera. Nancy first. Onsongo Ezekiel, follow suit. Doreen Nyaboga. Crispus Ogari. Richard Bantu. Richard Bantu. Bernard Mbaka. Nyabuto Geoffrey Mbati. Onyancha Victoria. Kennedy Makori. Joshua Areba. Sianyo Emmanuel. Sianyo Emmanuel. Jared Mageto Ondieki. Rhoda Owino. And lastly, Frederick Momanyi. Yes. Okay. Sorry? Yes. Yes. Kindly, Your Excellency DG, you can now have a photo session. Please come forward. Professor Igara and the DVC, you can also come forward for a photo session with His Excellency and the team. Your Excellency, kindly join the team. And the Manchester team, please. Mwanzo mpya. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, and the Manchester team. Manchester team and the governor, kindly remain behind so that we can also take a photo. Your Excellency, kindly, with the Manchester team. Sasa nyinyi mumenyamaza aje, mbona amuoneshe excitement? Na kimura ino mogoko igamoro imoro abangina mboro mochange kurate come on.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, allow me now to invite the Minister for Agriculture to continue with the program.
Your Excellency, let me write on the area protocols observed. As I had indicated earlier, with the very big team which is here, is majorly made up of agripreneurs. But again, I want to invite the NAF CDP team to stand so that you can be seen, because this is the team which is spearheading this program. Wapi your team ya NAF CDP? Yeah, that is the strong team which is doing this work. You can see it. And essentially, the agripreneurs, these are technical people who are going to assist farmers in getting in contact with them. For the first 2 months, it is called the boot camp, whereby they are acclimatizing and getting themselves known with the farmers. The moment they develop a good relationship with the farmers, then the farmers can be able to reach them so that they can give advice to these farmers. So it is envisaged that they are going to be with farmers initially for 18 months and working with the farmers, advising them, connecting them with the market. And at this time, I will ask our farmers in Kisii County, when you get in contact with a person who is introducing himself or herself as an agripreneur, do accept them. They are going to be officially commissioned to come to your villages and houses and farms to assist you in giving you the necessary expertise, technical advice, giving you linkage to other players in the market, like those players who give farm inputs, and in that case, advising you on the right farm inputs to use in your farmers. In Kisii, we know that most of our soils are acidic. These are the people who are going to assist you and advise you on how to apply the right fertilizer so that you can realize higher yields. These are the people who will link you to the necessary circles, who will advise you on the financing model that you will need. And also, when you realize higher yields, then they can assist you in linking you with the markets. In the county, we have aggregation centers for various farm produce. So it is expected that going forward, they can link you to organizations which are going to offtake your farm produce. So we do not want to have a situation whereby we have post-harvest losses in our county. So all this investment is being done so that we can have enough food in our homes. So in that case, there is food security, and at the same time, we produce more for the local and outside markets, so that also as a farmer, you can have enough market. Now this program is supporting various value chain. We have coffee as a value chain. We have bananas, we have avocado, which internationally nowadays is a produce which is really needed. So we have dairy. So we want to move from the traditional way of producing food for home consumption to a situation where we produce more also for the market. So that is why today we have this team. So there are going to be 7 per initially, 7 per ward. And then after 2 months, we are going to have 5 per ward. So it depends on how hard you work. You will be rated before some of you are shed off. Your Excellency, at this juncture, I will ask the CEO, Chief Officer, to come and say a word before I ask the DG to welcome you.
Thank you, the CCM, Your Excellency, the Governor.
Your Excellency, for those who are trained by the Manchester team, you are free to leave so that you don't get bogged down and bored as we enter into another session. Thank you.
Wale wamevaa uniform za green, tafadhali kuja hapa. Wale wamevaa t-shirts green, uniform green, kuja hapa, mketi hapa. Wale wamevaa green t-shirts, kofia, tukae kule mbele. Tukuje haraka hivi, tucheze hapa.